Hey neighbors, just wanted to walk you through our garden setup for 2025. Wanted to show you real quick how to turn on the water. So every day when you come, it's best, I would plan on watering the garden every single day. We usually do that in the evening, even after dark or right before dark, so sometime between like 8 and 10 is great. Rod has these sprinkler lines set up, so watering the garden is really easy. What would you say, keep it on for 20 minutes a day, Rod? 10 minutes. 15 minutes a day. So you're just
depending on the time of the day.
Okay, yeah, so if it's earlier in the day when it's still sunny, then do it for longer. If it's later in the day, do it for less. So you're just going to come to the spigot here, and super easy. This is already going to be set to the sprinkling system. So this is just like a router. If you need to use the hose, you can redirect these, and then the water will come out the hose here. But it's just going to be default set to the sprinkling system. So if you just want to pull this up and then a little farther, then the sprinklers will come on. It takes a little minute. In fact, I need to pull this up a little farther. So if I pull that up, it's a little bit tough to get it up, but now you can see the sprinklers are going. And you can adjust the water down if it's going too crazy. And then, yeah, you'll just basically turn the water off all the way down to here. And that will turn the water off completely, but it does get a little bit hard to push up. So just, you'll kind of force it until the water turns on. Adjust the water so that it's not maybe spraying farther than it needs to. But yeah, 10 to 15 minutes a day in the evening is great. I'll show you real quick what we have so that you know what you're harvesting. So right here we have these little cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, the red ones.
Yep, the red ones. You can kind of see we have some starting to come on here. Over here we have peppers. They're kind of behind, but yeah, there's some labels that kind of show you what we've got, but I think these are mostly bell type peppers. Over here, more peppers. I think these are jalapenos. Yep. Yep, and then the marigolds just help keep the bugs away. So here we have various varieties of tomatoes. And then here again, tomatoes, and I think this is a squash of some kind. Oh yeah, it's a yellow squash. So there. And then right here, we have zucchini, I think. Maybe 2 zucchinis, and so right there. And then on the edge here, this is going to be a tomato.
You can see them, the orange guys down below.
Oh, these are the sunburst?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see the sunburst tomatoes right there. The delicious orange ones. Oh my gosh, these are our favorite. So those are already on right now. So here, zucchini, you can see there's already one right there. And then another squash right there. Cucumbers. Right here we've already got a couple. So those are our cukes. And more tomatoes. These are just going to be various like slicer variety. Tomatoes again. Lots and lots of tomatoes. This I think is, this is a acorn squash. Oh, I love these. These are so good. These won't be ready by the time we get back probably, but we have 6 celery. So that's these right there. Celery, but those will need a long time to grow, so probably don't pull those. And then squash again. I think that's another crookneck if I remember right. Over here we have the big plants. These are tomatillos, but we're probably going to pull a bunch of those out. These are onions. So pretty much this whole plot right here to the Bergen's yard, that's all onions. So even though a lot of those look like grass, you'll pretty much leave all of that. And then there's some tomatillos sprinkled in there. This is our out of control. This is kale. I wanted to pick this before it got, it's still pretty young though. This is going to be delicious. And then, oh my gosh, butter lettuce. We had lettuce over there too, but butter lettuce. There, so that's the whole garden. Got kind of a lot going on, lots of tomatoes and stuff, but that is how to take care of the garden.